So in this video, we're going to look at creating this pierced bangle pattern that I have out here. In a previous video, we went ahead and built our surface, and now we're just going to look at some different ways and some different patterns that we can create along this surface. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll delete our pattern here, and we'll bring back this base surface that we're going to use to lay our pattern out on. So the tool that I want to talk about today is in the transform menu. This is a new tool. So this will only be here if you're running Matrix version 9, and that is Smart Pattern. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to bring up a builder over here, and we're going to take our surface and put that into the input box, and now it's looking for a object. This could be any object that I create out on my screen, but we also have a library of patterns that are included. I'm going to run with that for the moment. So that'll open up this library, and I can search through here. We got a few different categories for our smart pattern that you can use, and I think I'm gonna maybe we'll try this Celtic triangle here, and we'll click on import. And what that's going to do is it's just going to position our pattern out here in our viewport. So now I can take that and put that into my items box, and it's going to start repeating that pattern, and it will probably look, especially with a surface this big, it'll look a little crazy to start with, and that's just because we have we start out, we don't add very many objects, and so to get we just have 2 columns and 2 rows. So I'm just going to increase this. Okay, so we want to increase the rows here. There we go. And I'm just going to kind of increase my rows until I kind of get this in the shape that I want, so that it's not stretching. Okay, so we can go like that. Okay, and you can see this particular pattern, some of these are closed and some of them are open, so that when they match up, that they end up being seamless. What I want to do here is I want to just make sure that this sits below my surface. And you can see I have this flip option on, and that's just flipping the direction that it's orienting on that surface. Sometimes for under gallery work or lattice work, you want to have it oriented the other way. But I'm going to go ahead and click on flip, and then adjust my Z offset. And because I flipped it, positive values will make it go down. So I'm going to just adjust this. I'm going to come down a little bit. Okay, and I have a little bit more of, I can come down a little bit more. Maybe we'll go down like 0.4. Maybe just a little bit more. What I'm watching for is I just don't want it to stick out from underneath here. It looks like, you know, I'm still sticking out up along the top, and for that I can adjust my scale. So we have scale for each of our 3 axes. So we have X, Y, and what I want here is Z. I can bring that scale down. We'll go back to 0.8. I think that looked pretty good. And maybe we even come down a little bit more on our offset and bring that down. Oh, that's right, because I flipped it up. Yeah, see, and I went too much there, and it's starting to stick out. So we just need to adjust that a little bit. Okay, so you can kind of just keep adjusting that till you get it how you want. Maybe could have had these outside ones a little bit thicker to account for that, but we'll just come in and we can scale our Z down even further. And to make it easier to see kind of what this is going to look like finished, we can shut that surface off. It'll still flow up there fine. I think maybe I want to increase my rows just a little bit more. Make that so it's not stretching out. And I think that looks pretty good. We're going to go ahead and press enter, and it will draw that out. So that is one sort of use that we can use for the Smart Pattern Builder in Matrix 9. Can be pretty simple, makes short work of some of these things that really would take quite a bit of time. We'll look at some different patterns and some of the other functions in the builder in some other videos as well. Thanks.